Hey everyone, welcome back to games we've played too many times. We're going to continue almost getting medals, right?
No, we're gonna continue actually getting medals. Thank you
All right, well, we'll
very
see
much.
how that goes. I mean, this is the highest number, right? Isn't this the 300?
Yeah, it's the highest number, which I don't know. There's lots of dudes.
There's so many dudes.
If I'm not at like almost 200 by the checkpoint, that's not a good sign. Because most of the dudes are in the beginning. On the plus side, I have lots of bombs from Zonus, and didn't use any of them in Sector Z because why would you?
Used one. Yeah, there was a bomb that went off when they took the missile. I think you fired a bomb to hope to get the last shot, and they had already killed it, so it sailed straight through the void.
Alright, that's possible. But the point is, I have lots of bombs, and there's lots of dudes in big bomb-friendly clumps.
Yes, like that.
More like
Those
that.
things count for a ton, don't they? These things count for a ton. Boom! So many hits.
You may remember me complaining during Titania about how many points these give versus how much health they have, and how it's not like a good investment in time to kill a lot of those things.
I remember you talking about things on Titania being that way. I don't remember you talking about this. But
Well, I said they
that
have
was
the
so
same
long
problem as
ago
these.
that I don't know if that's possible.
Because they're only hit plus 3, so they give you 4 kills, but look how long I spent on killing that one.
Yeah, but when they're the only thing on screen, and when they're pointed at you, like when the surface area is like waiting for you to kill it.
Yeah, when they're the only thing on
sense.
screen and I don't have like these things to kill, then yeah, absolutely.
Laser.
Great Fox will cover you.
Great Fox will cover you. Don't you not get hits if he covers you?
No, you get the big kills, but not the little ones. So, they'll kill that ship, and I'll get the hit plus 2 for it, but I won't get, if the laser hits a little dude, I won't get kills for that.
Oh. Okay.
Generally. They are so bad at shooting them down because we're being marked. Like, it's hilarious.
I remember not liking those.
They have a lot of health.
Because they have a ton of health, and they slowly move towards you
Yeah,
over time.
it's somewhat
they're-
intimidating.
And you keep shooting them, and then they just keep advancing.
I hate this part. Because not only does it do a lot of damage to me most of the time, it also, like, often will kill Peppy if he's not in a good state before you get here.
He was actively complaining after you had saved him.
I hate
This
these
doesn't go
things.
too bad.
There's a lot of them. They're just hard to kill them.
Oh, because you go in for the alternate entrance, does he do all of his, like, taunting dialogue here instead?
No, yeah, actually. And he has a lot more here than he did in the other one.
It's because this level's like 6 years long.
That is true. It's a very long level. Hey, I got it. Didn't think I would, honestly.
Go for it!
The bees
another-
give you the same amount as the, like, stations.
Goddamn.
Broken through the first line.
They've broken through the first line! That's one of my favorite lines from this entire game.
My favorite is the last line has been breached, but same basic principle.
Yeah. Just this guy is one
Yeah,
of the
he's
best
awesome.
characters in the game.
Wow, that was real bad.
Did you mean to shoot the station with it?
No, I was
Is that
trying
what
to hit
are there
people.
supposed to be like space stations that they're working on? Or are they supposed to just be like defensive
They're
things?
defensive
We're gonna break
emplacements.
through that fleet.
Yeah, we are.
Kind of like,
They're through the second line.
I can't even think of a way to explain the thing that's in my brain right now.
Great Fox
Um,
will cover you.
Are you killing these things? I can't tell.
Me either.
Like, the hit plus 5 didn't come up on any of the other ones.
Yeah, that means I was not killing them.
In like camps and stuff in like medieval era
Crap.
movies and games and whatnot. Shit.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Should I restart?
That's up to you. Does that screw with your hits in terms of your placement in the level? I don't know if it keeps your hits at
It
like
keeps
checkpoints
your
and
hits, but
whatnot.
you lose your lasers.
It's up to you. You can do it again.
Fine. Actually, I bet that starts me from the beginning. Oh well.
I thought, oh.
This is why the last one was super long.
Venom air defense
It
zone.
Was
totally
so
does.
we'd have time to do this.
Everybody stay alert.
Uh-huh. It was totally planned. So now you don't have nearly as many bombs. It's gonna take you way more time to get as many hits.
Yeah, but I was way ahead. Like, I had 300 hits well before the boss even.
I don't know. I mean, it's you were already broken through the second line.
Yeah, but not the third line. Or
And
the last
Falco
line.
dies right here, just immediately at the beginning.
Let's clean up this
Okay,
mess.
thank God.
That would be quite upsetting, I agree.
How did you get 13 lives? Don't you start with like 5?
Start with 3.
How do you get more?
You get 1 for every 100 kills,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
which I got a lot of 100 kills.
I guess you're good for
Just
something.
things I didn't know. Just you don't pay attention to. Oh, look at that, your lasers are practically back already. There you
And now
go.
they are back.
Done.
You
That's what I meant.
can
I saw
do
the
a
laser
loop.
in the distance.
You can do a loop there and get both, but
That
you
sounds
fly
dangerous.
through the station, and it hurts
Yeah.
you a lot.
Especially if you're doing it on expert and you just lose your wings immediately.
Yes, and then you hit the laser, but it's become a wing repair.
Yes.
Shoot them down. We're being marked.
Shoot 'em down! We're being marked! What does that even mean? 'Cause aren't they just flying towards you? It's not like they're tagging you for like...
They're like locked onto you, is what he means by that.
Yeah, but when I hear that, I'm like, oh, there's another ship somewhere that once it hits me, will be able to hit me no matter what.
Not
Yeah,
yet,
you'd think.
sir. They're on me. I'm getting
Heavy,
terrible.
no. I hate heavy so much. Not really. Just
Oh. Okay, you did it. Thank God. His ship was upside down there, wasn't it?
yeah, they can fly in whatever orientation they want.
I just
They're
imagine
robots.
like maybe that's why he's so bad at flying, is that he's constantly flipping upside down and he doesn't really understand.
Maybe. Peppy's better than any of the other ones, in my opinion.
At like fighting.
Yeah, he's like much less annoying and much less like likely to get you all killed for no good reason.
I don't know, Falcon's pretty good at killing things.
Yeah, but he's like reckless. He just like charges in, doesn't really
That's
give
true.
a shit.
I like to think that Falco's good at like torturing the enemy for information, and that's how he finds out about all the secret exits.
That makes sense, sort of.
Like
Except that this
he's
is a
your
kid's
info spy guy.
Through the first one.
Die. God.
So what we learned from this was that you should have killed yourself, not retried, right?
I mean, arguably, I'm in a better position this time. Actually,
really?
yeah.
Damn.
I
Okay.
have more kills now than I did last time.
So what's the plan for Slippy? Because obviously we need a new plan.
We're gonna break
just-
through that fleet.
Concentrate real hard on saving Slippy instead of doing other things at the same time.
I don't know if that's how this works.
I'm pretty sure it was just because I wasn't paying attention to him that he got so owned.
But you know that he has to not die. Slippy's arguably the most important character on the team, I would say. IMHO.
Just because he's the most likely to get killed.
Yeah, clearly. He also, didn't he like invent everything you use?
That's true. He did do that.
Like without him, you just wouldn't do.
Like, we don't have spaceships.
Yeah, we don't have spaceships, we don't have tanks, we don't have, thank God. We don't have submarines.
Yay.
There you go, you
300.
did it.
And I haven't even broken through the third line.
Is there a third line or is that's
This
just
is the last line.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
It's like right now, though. In like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
So-
you're coming up on it.
But I got lots of kills, bro.
Yeah, seriously. It's gonna be just barely enough to heal Slippy so he can die on Venom. Can you get the medal in Venom 2? Whatever this is?
Oh yeah, it's like the easy way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Venom 1 is real hard to get it in, actually. Because each Star Wolf is 50 points.
Oh,
51
jeez. Yeah,
points.
okay, then that makes sense.
And even if you get 50, 50, 30, which is pretty common, you can still get it from the eyes and the brain.
Close to Venom.
Spoilers! God damn.
Again, this game is from 1996.
7.
/7.
We already did this, yes.
You should look up which one it is,
Alright,
because I
alright.
still don't believe it's
Siri,
1997.
how old is StarFox?
22. I always imagine Siri giving really like passive-aggressive, sarcastic answers to all questions.
Like when you ask her if she watches Game of Thrones?
I've never asked Siri if she watches Game of Thrones.
Really?
Can I just point out a really cool game design thing here real quick?
Hold on, wait. Give me a second. But yes, just go.
Well, it's gone now. But when it shoots the like little ships at me that try to kamikaze me, these guys, there's always one that's behind the wave, so that when you do that, it lives.
Okay.
Like, watch this.
No, I get it. Actually,
and then there's like one
that time
left.
had like 2.
Which I just think is such good design. Because when I see those coming at me, I'm like, hey, how about I kill these things all at once with a charge shot? And then I do, and then I get slammed anyway.
So here's the thing. When I see that, here's what I immediately think. They set it so that depending on how many are alive, it just releases more, right? So if you just shoot them, it'll be a more continuous stream, but if you charge shot, like, it'll be like 1 or 2.
There's probably some of that too. Because there's probably a limit to how many can be on screen.
Yeah. So it's like, I question how much of it is on purpose. Like one of those things that's just like, yeah, it worked out. It's really cool.
It could be emergent design. That's totally valid, but it doesn't make it less awesome.
No, that's true.
This thing's cool also, by the way.
The rainbow laser that kills you?
Yeah. The instruction book says that this thing will crack the crust of a planet.
And yet you can fly in the center of it for a good 2 or 3 seconds.
I've never tried that when I didn't have the infinite health Game Shark cheat turned on. But I know that thing will blow off your wings.
Yes. And you really don't want that to happen right before Star Wolf.
That's true.
Oh no, you missed it. You missed it.
Ah, there we go.
There you go. Now you fight boss. And done.
+5.
+5. God, you took forever.
Apparently. I didn't feel like I took that long.
Yeah, no, it looked like you got the orbs every time.
I did get the orbs every time, and I didn't think I was like dicking around on the tentacles either, but...
Well.
Oh well, it doesn't matter, we got 350-ish kills, so...
We're at the end of the line once more.
348.
Yes.
Which is
you're
like
probably
close to my high score on
again.
that level, actually. That was like a really good run.
We're entering Venom airspace.
I'm glad you killed yourself and tried again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad you were so disappointed in your ability that you decided you needed to redo it.
Well, it's just because I would have lost not only that one, but also Venom. Because Slippy would have been dead.
Oh yeah. No, that's that's gross.
I know, right?
They have new ships here, right?
Yeah, they do.
That's the whole thing.
Wolfen 2.
Do they work for Andros?
Yes.
I mean, one of them's related to Andros, right?
Yes. They're mercenaries, but they are presently working for Andros.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll make sure you never repeat.
Because he probably pays the best.
so weird.
Lol, bye, Wolf.
Already dead. Did he even get to say his line?
No.
God damn.
You guys don't get
Because you can hit start when they're flying in and like attack them when they come in formation, and it's awesome.
Oh,
like
because
tons of
your
damage.
lasers go. Do your lasers go forever?
Bye, Leon.
Did you kill both of them? Or was it one of them?
No, I've only killed 2.
Yeah, you got the points. That's what I was really asking.
Get out of the way.
I like that
Big
you
idea is
can
get out of the
you
way.
can just watch their entire like loop and kill them.
My favorite thing is when they're like talking smack and then I get them in my sights and start pouring lasers into them and I like see their health bar go down while they're talking.
Yes, and it like flashes red as you hit them.
That was a pretty good run.
I really like that after you kill them, right, and they like their ship is going down, you can shoot them again and they explode in midair. Just like
you know what's the thing that happens sometimes?
Oh god, what?
Fox just flies around forever there.
Wait, really?
Yeah. No one really knows what triggers the glitch, but there is a glitch where he just flies around that thing in circles forever.
Wow.
All right, what path? You get to decide.
Okay, does it matter?
Not really.
Is it randomized?
No.
Left.
Okay. Which way you go determines what like bonus items you get, but I don't really need any.
Do you need bombs?
Right or left?
Left. Bombs can
Bombs
only
would
help
be
you.
useful, but they're not like
Actually, gold rings
necessary.
are probably the most useful.
Eh. It's not like this is a hard fight.
Uh-huh.
Now.
You've only missed how many medals?
Right or left?
Left. Look at that, I'm just getting all the bombs. It's like I know. It's like I have a guide here telling me which things are down which lanes.
If you go right and then left, you get a 1-up. That's all I really remember.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. I wasn't actually, just for clarity, I didn't actually look up what to do there.
I didn't think I had given you enough time to, and it didn't sound like you were sufficiently prepared.
No, I have no idea. God, I had that feeling so bad last night. I think it was right before I went to bed. I just, like, my eye kind of was irritated, so I, like, rubbed under it, and then it was super dry and, like, angry. So I just kept rubbing it. It kept getting worse. I'm like, God damn, how am I ever going to sleep ever again? And eventually I just passed out. You know, the usual.
Like you do.
Yeah. This guy's hair and his beard are the same texture.
Yep.
Like, the same, like collision mesh.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so
they're
weird.
also the same texture.
Well, yeah, but that's different. I mean, like, they're connected. They're one piece.
Yes.
So, Andros, you show your true form.
The textures in this game are really interesting.
So, I have a question.
What's that question?
If you destroy his face, right? And then his brain is still alive. Why is his brain like his true form? Shouldn't his face also still be like, you know, what he is?
I don't know. Maybe the face
like-
is robotic. Or, like, synthetic in some way.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he's just a
Like
giant
he-
space brain.
Like he's, what's the character from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The brain?
There's
I'm
a
talking
brain
about?
in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, there's the
No, I
brain
don't.
that sits inside of the other, like the giant body monster thing.
Are you sure you're not talking about Grim and Evil?
No, yeah,
It would
that's
be
the
really
brain
hard to
that
get
sits
Grim and
inside
Evil
the...
mixed up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but, God damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna look
Shit.
this up, because you know how I do.
That was really bad, actually. Oh, well. So the way that you
Did
win
kill
this
him
fight...
already?
No.
No, okay.
The way that
Yeah.
you win this fight is you shoot at him until he teleports, and then just turn into the teleport, and he will show up somewhere that you can hurt him again. But if you fuck that up, which I did, then it's really hard to get him to teleport again because he just chases you, stays on your butt.
Yeah, it requires a
and you need
lot
to...
of setup, because you can only hit him in that one specific part of his brain.
There you go.
And I can never tell, like, if that's him moving forward, or, like if the
got this.
brain stem bit that you're shooting is on the front or the back. It's really weird.
It's his
Krang is
cerebellum.
the bad guy, the big bad I was talking about.
Interesting. Clearly, I'm not good enough at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I think that was, like, just before our time.
Yeah, and like TMNT and Power Rangers are both like something I think of as being older than me.
Yeah. I think
Don't
Power
ever
Rangers
give
were a little
up
bit
on
older. What's that? Oh, by the way, spoilers, he's a brain.
Father?
What?
Father?
I spoiled that like 30 minutes ago.
Shut up. It just
Follow me,
happened.
Fox.
Follow me, Fox. And this is like the only time in any of the games James shows up, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he disappears and he's gone forever.
This
That's kind of sad. Like I wish he had like roles in later games. I
Yeah, that
do
would
kind
be
of like if I have enough health, I like destroying my wings in this corridor so that when I get out, it looks like it was much more of a hectic fight and have like a better story to tell and I can just embellish the hell out of it.
I
'Cause, you
always
know.
just hold boost for this whole time, even though it's like not necessary at all.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean,
Whoa.
why not shorten it
Because
first?
sometimes you clip walls like I almost did right there because you're boosting and trying to steer.
Yeah. Oh, hello. That was some miss. Oh, wow. Okay. It's just the empty, just the void.
Yeah, when your camera gets behind the texture. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can like almost catch him too.
Come so strong.
Shoot him. Shoot him
I've
down.
Often try to do that. It does not work.
And he just goes off to the side and it disappears. It's gone.
Yep. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
I wish I knew the theme song to that show so I could like hum it, but I have no idea. Like absolutely no idea.
Hey, future Chris.
Yes.
Put in a clip of the Space Coast, Coast to Coast theme song.
Okay. We'll do that. That's you've
Also,
quickly
every time we say
discovered-
Chris, put a flash of your face.
I have a good picture of my face. I guess I could take it from any of my face cams.
Yeah, like, let's not do that.
No,
But
that's too much, especially since I'm
Too
in the
much.
show.
too much of a tribute. But it's just funny because your name is Chris, and they're always like Chris. And it's like, but
Yep.
everyone watching knows what I'm talking about. I should just stop reiterating it.
It's whatever.
18 lives is a lot of lives.
Yes. You only died once.
Yeah,
It was a kind of on purpose.
kind of, just a little bit.
Mostly. So Krang is a warlord from a different dimension, and he's a brain, and he constructs a body, and he puts himself in the center of the body, like in where the tummy is. And I'm pretty sure that the bear from
Good and Evil, like that's what they're referencing.
yeah, I
Interesting.
think that's the joke.
That makes sense.
This is weird. He's just holding eye contact.
It's because he's looking for daddy.
Yeah, just.
Did he
he's
already
like-
do that? Where they're like, what's wrong? And he's like, nothing's wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah,
he
we
was
were
it.
talking over it.
Yeah, that is a cool little. Oh, cat. Hello.
I would
Does
like
Bill
to meet
show up
one
if
of
you
these
do,
people.
Can,
Yes.
Can you do Bill and Cat?
No. I don't think you can.
Right, because
Because you have to do Zonus and you have to go to Aquas, and that means you can't get to Katina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
but
like to meet some of these people.
Really?
You know, like, especially like the programmer types from this game. I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's hearing like the only real design person that I've heard talk about a game that they were involved in is Grant Kirkhope talking
Yeah.
about Banjo Kazooie,
Yeah.
and so like I've only heard that part of it, but it just seems so crazy and hectic, and like things change on a moment's notice, and everything is different now.
Yeah, well, like, here's the thing, right? It's good where we are in the games industry, right? You've got, you know, Unreal is free now. Unity, like, for a while there was no reason, there's no defensible reason to use anything but Unity, basically. And, like, now you don't need to be, you know, John Carmack to make a video game. For those of you who
Who's
don't
John
know, John
Carmack?
Carmack programmed Doom in, like, assembly and is, like, one of the best coders of all time in that sense because he managed to make Doom work at a time when it was like incredible. But you don't need to be these incredible like assembly language programmers anymore to make games. You can just use Unity and like C# and I think they have like a JavaScript thing now, and it just like works. And you really don't need to know that much in terms of like the core like machine stuff like you needed to know for these games, and that's a good thing. But it's also kind of a sad thing. Like, it's really impressive what was achieved with so little back then, and the fact that we don't have to think about stuff like that in the same way is a little bit sad to me.
Yeah,
now,
but
we have different challenges because we have like network stuff and parallelism and all this other stuff that's also really hard, but it's just different. I don't know. I like working in resource constrained environments, and I think it's really like interesting and cool.
Yeah, and in terms of the actual like constructs, it's more uniform, which I think is what you're sad about, right?
Yeah,
but,
in some senses.
It means that you don't have each team developing their own engine for each game,
Right.
which frees up a lot of time to focus on, you know, making the game actually the way they want it to work.
Yeah,
So-
that's definitely true.
I feel like we're much closer to games as a vision.
Yeah, games are moving out of like this really technical realm into more of a design focused realm, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, which is why you get these really cool like indie art pieces like Braid and
And then you get like
stuff like that.
super indie stuff where someone just like bought all the stuff on Unity Store and just put it together, and then they're like, "Okay, here you go. Here's game. Give me money."
Yeah. And that's like great. Like, it's great that you can just pick up Unity over a weekend and make, you know, something that is cool without having to go to school for, you know, 4 years and all this other stuff. But I think it's just different. And it's not like, I'm unabashedly in favor of the way that things are now. And I still like have a little bit of a nostalgic sparkle in my eye for, you know, 8 polygon foxes running along very rapidly repeating textures.
With like little to no Z-axis movement,
Right.
or maybe Y-axis, where like his body is just clearly moving forward and backward with no bounce.
Yep.
All right, That got philosophical. So I don't know what we're gonna talk about at the end of the third segment.
Oh, we'll come up with something.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. Wait, we didn't get to hear the thing yet, right?
That's true. We did not get to hear the thing, and he's definitely gonna say it this time, probably.
Okay, so we have to buy more time. Well, you see, because we did it, it's the secret entrance exit Venom 2. His face isn't gonna show up. So we're like, what's gonna happen next time? So, because when I first beat this game, I thought there was gonna be like a sequel, like there'd be like StarFox 64 2.
Oh, because of the question mark when it says the end question mark.
Yeah, and when his face shows up in the clouds, not that it was like you
just
didn't
did it
actually
wrong.
beat the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. Is this a
Like, I listened
Miyamoto
to
game? I mean, we literally just watched the credits, but I wasn't paying enough attention, I
think
guess.
so.
97, you were right.
Yes. We didn't see that before, and I also looked it up and told you. It was April 27th, so that's... I guess they timed it for... God, they released Star Fox Zero on the 29th anniversary of the game.
Really?
God damn.
Wait, not 29th. Your math is wrong.
The 19th. 19th.
There you go.
There we go. I just meant it's not on the 10. It's not on the 10. I was like almost 20, and it's the 9, so I've said 29. That's what I said. 19th.
Yay.
Pen.
1386 is a pretty decent score.
Look at that.
What?
There you go.
Yay! Venomian. That's the word that they came up with to be the Venom units.
Yep.
Venomian. So weird.
All right, well, everyone, thanks for watching.
And thanks for tuning in. We've got one more, and then Expert. And we'll see how Expert happens. We'll see how that pans out. Because I don't know, we've still got medals we have to go back and get. And it was gross.
Yeah, I'll probably do that off screen.
Yeah, I mean, the other option is just Banjo Kazooie.
Priority 1.
We could do that too.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Okay,
thanks
we'll
for
have to think
tuning
about
in.
it. There's going to be much debate.
Your help,
Alright, thanks for
We'll
watching.
check you guys in the next episode.
has declared
Storyline.
Bye.